Welcome back to our coin internet. Okay, so tonight I'm at this vid by Impressive. It is called Cardi B thuggish behaviour gets her in more trouble. Summer Walker shades Jada. R.I.P. Augustus Cloud. Yeah, rest in peace, dude. I only found about it last night when I mean last night, I mean like 2, 3 in the morning here. And this was after my friend put it on their IG story. I was like, no. Rest in peace, dude. Anyway, I'm about to dive right in. So without further ado, about to get into this reaction. Jesus Christ, what's Cardi B done now, though?
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. A few topics I want to get into, but I first want to start this video off with some sad news. The actor Angus Cloud passed away at the age of 25 years old. If you don't know,
I feel dumb. I've been pronouncing it like Augustus.
Why is it wrong me? Euphoria. And it was implied that he may have passed away due to a drug overdose. One close family member did say that he's been dealing with a lot of depression since his father passed away. He also had thoughts of taking his life. So I think his father's passing may have triggered that. Also, Angus has been dealing and battling with drug addiction for a while. In fact, his former manager did come out and put it on blast that he was a hardcore user and he hung around other users as well. And it wasn't cool that the manager put his business on blast like that.
No one to look at the damn. Why'd you have to put Angus on blast like that? Bro. Yeah, let me continue.
But Angus needed a serious intervention, and he did try to get clean. He went to rehab after overdosing, and he tried to get himself together, but unfortunately, he relapsed. And the thing about him being in a show like Euphoria promotes drug use. And the fact that Angus, being an addict himself, was playing a drug dealer on the show obviously wasn't the best thing for him, in my opinion. So I think being in that role was triggering, and it kind of makes you wonder why he was even casted in the first place if he already had these struggles. I don't know, but the whole story is sad. He was young, he was also talented, he had a bright future ahead of him, but he could not shake those demons, and it's really, really, really unfortunate. I do want to say rest in peace to him, and I also send my deepest condolences to his family. This is just a sad story all around. Now, moving on to the next topic, Cardi B might be in a bit of trouble because currently she is a suspect for battery after throwing her microphone at somebody in the audience. Now, Cardi was performing in Vegas and somebody threw water at her in the crowd. And she got upset and she threw her microphone back at the person in the crowd. And at first I was like, you know what? I don't blame her for reacting.
Yeah, I don't blame her for it. I'm in two minds, right? Part of me's like, nah, she shouldn't have done that. But I'm thinking about it, if it was me, and I was on stage with a mic, whether I was singing or just giving commentary, whatever, and or trying to be funny, and someone chucked a drink at me, I'm definitely hitting them with a mic. No, it reminds me of when Rihanna smacked someone on the mic. Hey, someone tried to grab her, she just grabs the mic, she goes, boop! It reminded me of that. So yeah, it's hard for me to say which do was wrong when I probably done the same thing if I was in that situation. But yeah,
because people really need to stop throwing things at artists while they're performing on stage. That's very dangerous, and I'm tired of seeing this trend go around. So disrespectful. I've seen somebody throw a phone. If you've been sleeping on
someone chucked the phone at T-Rex, didn't they?
Chloe Kelly, the hangover, Davina, at Drake. someone threw a phone at BB Rexa and injured her. I remember some people were throwing stuff at Chloe Bailey while she was performing. Even the rapper Sexy Red, somebody was throwing stuff at her and she had to walk off the stage. I mean, people have been getting too bold lately and it's getting ridiculous. So when I saw Cardi react the way she did, I wasn't mad at her. However, I got the full story and I found out that Cardi actually was telling people to throw water at her during her performance.
Why? Why? No. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that bit, but then I also heard that, like, this whole thing was staged and shit. So I'm like, yeah. But I can't, bro. If you're out here telling people to chuck water, you know when someone actually does it, you just chuck a mic at them. What the fuck is wrong with you, Cardi? I can't. This kind of cracks me up more than anything.
So as you can see, Cardi was permitting some of her fans to throw a little water at her. So there was a lady in the crowd who threw some water as well. And she threw a little bit too much. And you could see from her facial expression that she did not mean to. In fact, she said, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." But Cardi was furious and she threw the mic at the lady. Not only that, it was said that the mic ricocheted and hit another woman standing nearby. So
Here's somebody
it's
else's
possible that this other woman could have been trying to press charges against Cardi for battery. And this is not the first time Cardi was throwing her microphone at somebody. In fact, not too long ago, she was caught throwing a microphone at her DJ for whatever reason. Because
oh shit, I saw this clip too.
So Cardi has a very short temper and she's very emotional and she could get very violent. And you would think that she would have learned something after that whole case she had with those bartenders in the club, the ones who were messing around with her husband Offset. She and her entourage got into a brawl and attacked those girls. And Cardi settled out of court and she did her community service. And you would have thought that she would have changed. But no, she's still throwing things at people and attacking people. And this type of behavior is going to get her caught up. It's going to get her sued. And it could possibly land her in jail if she's not careful. So Cardi just needs to control her temper. She really has an issue. And I know if it was somebody else who did the same thing, they probably would have gotten a lot more backlash than she did. But people make too many excuses for her. She needs to get it together and stop acting out. Now, moving on to the next topic, I want to talk about Summer Walker shading Jada Chiefs for no reason at all. Now, Summer made a few posts on her IG story hinting that she broke up with the actor Lil Meech because he allegedly was cheating on her. A lot of people aren't too surprised by this because they kind of saw it coming, simply because this isn't the first time that Lil Meech got caught up in some cheating scandal. In fact, he allegedly was cheating on her with this woman named Anissa, and Anissa was caught wearing Meech's chain.
Oh shit.
And Summer went into her DMs and questioned her about it and said, "Why you got my man's chain on and why you sitting in his car?" And Anissa was like, "Well, his security allowed me in the car and his security was the one who let me wear his chain." And some people feel like she only said that to cover for Meech because later on she came out and hinted that she and Meech were together. So that whole situation was a huge red flag, and I think Summer Walker probably had enough because for all we know, she may have found out other things. And she went on her IG story and said, "Tried my best to be Jada Wada, but I couldn't. It was cute though. I wish him the best. Can't do that cheating stuff." So obviously right there, Summer was confirming that, Meech was cheating. But it was super weird of her to throw shade at Jada. Now, Jada, as some of us know, has been in an on and off relationship with the rapper Lil Baby. But Lil Baby has been put on blast for cheating on her multiple times. But Jada still seems to be tied to Lil Baby in some way. I don't know if she's currently dating him, but, she has a history of going back to him after he cheats on her. So I guess Summer was like, "Listen, I ain't no Jada. I'm not going to go back to a man if he cheats on me. I'm going to move on." But it was still weird for her to even name drop Jada because what did Jada do? I mean, why is Jada catching strays? I don't know what it is, but I do
Not
kind of
catching
get the feeling
strays.
that Summer has something against Jada.
But didn't Summer also get with a guy who's cheating on her with his baby mamas? And now she's got a baby with the guy. So now she's one of the baby mamas now. This girl really has terrible luck when it comes to men. Clearly, a lot of those people have terrible luck when it comes to relationships, not just with men, but also women as well. It's nuts.
Well, maybe she doesn't have anything against her per se, but she definitely has gotten a kick out of making fun of her because it seems like Jada is an easy target to laugh at. You know how some people get picked on for no reason at all simply because it's the popular thing to pick on them? Jada is one of those people, and Summer herself has thrown shade at Jada. I remember some years ago when Jada went viral for dancing on Lil Baby in the club. Summer posted a video of her own mocking Jada's dancing. And fast forward to now, she's
Where's this video?
Jada again.
Here's that video again.
Summer posted a video of her own mocking Jada's dancing. And fast forward to now, she's throwing shade at Jada again. Now, Jada did respond under the Shade Room's comments, and she said, "I learned my lesson after one kid. MFers around here starting their own trends and trying to insert me in for laughs on the Shade Room. No." Jada also said MFers stay trying to cap cool in DMs but weird publicly. This is why I be off this stuff. And Jada's best friend Des Dior came to her defense and said she could have got the same point across without mentioning Jada. We've all had our run with a dude, including you. Stop it. And this right here is true. Summer doesn't have room to shade any woman or their relationship at all because Summer's relationship history has been messy. We've seen what happened when she was dating the producer London on the Track. When she was with him, he had 3 other baby mamas, and Summer used to defend him against his baby mamas. But after she got impregnated by him and became his 4th baby mama, London started to change on her and she started to see his true colors. And then she got upset and she was like, woe is me. She did a whole album talking about her heartbreak, even though she saw the red flag.
Yeah, she still...
If she paid attention to what some of those baby mamas were saying about him, she could have spared herself some of the heartbreak, but she didn't. So she went through that situation. And also, she immediately jumped into another relationship after that and had 2 more babies with a man named Larry, and she even tatted his name on the side of her head.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I forgot she did that.
And also, she immediately jumped into another relationship after that and had 2 more babies with a man named Larry, and she even...
Bro. You think after the whole London the Track should not do this, but yeah. Love makes people do such dumb shit. It's actually madness to me. Her shit was cursed when she got Larry inked on her. On the side of her face though as well. Bro. Does she still have it on her? She got it covered up since. Fuck knows at this point, but bro. Each trying to think, oh, I know someone personally who's got terrible luck when it comes to relationships and things of that nature. No, this tops it.
Added his name on the side of her head, but that situation didn't work out because I think Larry was unemployed and Summer got tired of it, I guess.
No.
And after that, she quickly moved on to Meech. And a lot of people knew her relationship with Meech wasn't going to last because Meech has a lot of groupies. He's young and attractive, and he's on a hit TV show. So he wasn't going to settle down. It's obvious that he wasn't with Summer Walker for a long time. He was with her for a good time.
Yep.
So Summer has made some poor dating choices, and she has been pretty impulsive, which resulted in her having children by 2 different men within a short period of time. So she doesn't really have any room to talk about somebody like Jada. I mean, yeah, Jada's situation isn't exactly ideal either, but she hasn't made as many mistakes as Summer has. So I don't think it's wise of Summer to act like she has higher standards than Jada and she won't tolerate cheating, but she can't act like she hasn't tolerated a lot of things in the past. So she just needs to cut it out. But I am glad she broke up with Meech before she got pregnant by him. I think that was a good move on Summer's
Imagine
part.
if
So
she...
she is slowly learning. So I guess we
Very
can applaud
slowly.
her for some of the progress. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below.
Bro. In life, people love throwing stones and they live in glass houses. Actually, madness to me. Like, nah. I can't, bro. Not that I'm out here claiming to be any saint myself, but at least I did not. But at least I don't have like 6 baby mamas and some shit. And luckily I didn't get anyone that I was seeing. They didn't get their name tatted on me neither. So yeah, like, you couldn't pay me enough money to do that. Especially the last person I dealt with. Lord help me if I ever got them inked on me. No, absolutely not. It's bad enough I have people that I know personally constantly reminding me of that mistake. I don't really need a permanent reminder inked on me too. You know what I'm saying? But damn. And in regards to that Cardi B situation, I didn't know about that, but I did hear somewhere that like, oh, this whole thing was staged or whatever. It did make me laugh though when she hit the mic. But it's not surprising though that she tried to hit at the person that chucked the water and it ended up missing and hitting somebody else instead. Bro. Some people they'll learn their lesson the hard way. And if they don't learn it then yeah. It'll whatever click. Like, bro. But yeah, I forgot about that. She was fighting two women because of her husband cheating or whatever. So she got mad at other women for something that her husband was doing. Thing is, there's guys that will be out here starting fights with other dudes over something that their bird is doing. Like, nah, mate, nah. It's actually crazy to me. Love makes people do such dumb shit, and it makes people allow some fuck shit that they should not ever be allowing. But you know, it's what it is. We will learn from mistakes one day. Anyways, I'm jumping right to comments seeing what people saying right now. Can we stop saying fictional shows promotes drug use? It's not promotion. It depicts drug use. Yeah, depicts, not promotes. Like, I would not say Euphoria promotes drug use. I watched that show, but like, does that make me want to go out and start snorting half of the country up my nose? No. Oh please. I went out clubbing and apparently one of the people I didn't realise was high on. I think they were high on cat. They were. This is a London club as well. Fuck knows how much money I spent there. But yeah. Anyways, I seriously wonder what it would take for Cardi B's fan base to hold her accountable for literally anything. She's been able to get away with and rewarded for cosplaying as a black woman while doing things that actual black women would never be able to get away with. It's insane. Yeah, but what is it with these people at these concerts fucking chucking shit on stage? Like, I remember seeing people getting a phone chucked at her. Like, bro, when I saw that, I was just like, what kind of riffraff is coming into these concerts, bro? Like, nah. Someone said, Cardi B has thrown shoes at public events, threw a mic at a DJ because she was mad, paid men to beat up women. Oh, that's right. She paid these guys to beat up women, that her husband was cheating with. Thing is, there's guys that would send their goons to come beat up other men because of their birds sleeping with them. Even though these birds will be out here claiming they're single. When they're out and see men at a club, they're like, I'm single, but in reality, they have a nigga at home. It's like, nah, hasn't cheating with. She pled guilty to a crime, wished death on her fans, and wished AIDS on interviewers. Oh, did she really do that? Definitely not a role model for young women. Glad she's finally being held accountable for her actions and people are seeing her deplorable behaviour. Yeah, I can't believe this. Angus is 25. He's a year older than me. Like, I'm like, damn, rest in peace, dude. Yeah, but also I did hear about that his father passed away about a week ago or something like that. A week ago, a couple weeks ago, or whatever. You know, very sad though. I know what it's like to lose a parent. I lost my dad, didn't I? So yeah, more of it's about Cardi B being held accountable. Someone said, remember ladies, if he cheats with you, he'll probably also cheat on you. It's crazy how side chicks feel superior. Not even just side chicks, side dudes also feel superior as well. Right? So yes, ladies and gentlemen, if he's willing to cheat with you, he'll probably cheat on you as well. That's for the ladies. For the guys, if she's willing to cheat with you, then she'll probably cheat on you as well. Jesus Christ, people cannot be trusted nowadays, right? You can't trust nobody, not even people you sleep with. It's madness. Someone commented, I feel like Summer isn't happy with herself. She's always throwing shade at other women. I remember when she threw shade at Queen and Clarence for him getting her a Birkin for her birthday 1 year. Saying that there's no way he could afford that. That's just weird. Wasn't she out here also trying to fight London the Track's baby mamas? She's going to saying, oh, I'll fight you. His free baby mamas and shit. And now she's one of his baby mamas too now. Wow. Karma has a weird way of smacking people in the face, doesn't it? It really does. Okay, yeah, I'ma head out. Okay, so that's it for this video. Like, subscribe if you want. I post if whenever I feel like it, and I'll see you next one. Bye.